Hi, I'm going to be showing you how to use this whetstone. The company sent it to me, and I want to make perfectly clear that I have never used a whetstone before. I'm teaching myself, and I've done a little research, and so if I don't do it perfectly, that's okay, because we all have to learn how to do something for the first time. And this brand is dependable, and they've sent me this, and so I'm going to learn how to use it. I have this multi-tool that I've had forever. It has chunks missing out of it. It's not very sharp anymore, and so I'm going to try and sharpen it. So I did my research, and they want about a 16-degree angle, so I'm going to do my best. While I could probably start with this grittier stone, which is 8,000 and 3,000, because I've never done it before and I don't want to harm my blade, I'm going to start with the, where's my numbers? I'm going to start with the 1,000 and then go down to the 400. So this is the 1,000. And so I'm starting with that. This nice wood block is gonna keep it still for me. The whetstone is wet. I let it sit for 15 minutes or so. And if I need it wetter during the process, then I'm just going to use this bottle I have and wet it. And then I have just an old pillowcase that I turned into a rag. So let's learn together, okay? So 90 degrees, what is it, 45 degrees. And then we'll go down to what I think is about 16 degrees. And I'm gonna try and follow the natural part of this blade. And I'm gonna draw it across. I've had this a long time, and I use it for everything that you should use a knife for and everything you shouldn't use a knife for. I use it for digging. I use it for cutting things. And I hope I'm doing this right now. I'm sure you'll tell me if I'm not. I'm trying to keep it at that 16-degree angle. Now I'm gonna just look at it there. I have a big divot there. And I could probably fix it, but I'm not going to do it right now. So I'm gonna wipe off that blade. Oh, I can already tell it's a little sharper. When I did that before, I didn't do anything to the fabric. Be very careful with blades. I know my blade very well. I can tell you right now, I'm not sticking to that angle. When you're doing something for the first time, you have to learn how to do it, right? So I'm gonna make mistakes, but I'm also doing it in a way that I don't think is going to ruin my blade. Now, one of the nice things about this set here, and I feel like it maybe has just gotten a little too dry, so I'm gonna put some more water on it. You can use anything to put water on it, just that little bottle is nice. And I'm just gonna do it a couple more times. Now you can do this, I think, up to like 15 minutes. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and there seems to be a lot of ways to do this. I'm probably doing it a little bit wrong, but I wanna try, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna flip it over. I'm just gonna get this a little wet and wipe it off. This is a stone fixer. So if I damage the stone or cut the stone, I can use this to help fix it. This is a stone flattener. This kit is built to last. It's built to have for a long time. So now I'm gonna flip it over. You can see it's wet. And I actually found that this grip thing is easier to put on first and then put it in. And so this is the finer side. Now, when you're sharpening a knife, and you know what, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing that I'm going to stick with this. When you're sharpening a knife, it's different than when you're honing a knife. When you're honing a knife, you are not necessarily taking the steel off. I feel like I need to get the point of that. When you're sharpening, you are removing some of the steel. Okay, 90, 45. If you are pros out there, I'm sorry if this is painful for you to watch, but really, we all learn, right? We all learn somewhere. And this blade has been with me on many, many journeys. So they're really, I'm sure it was so dull actually. Okay, let's test it on my pillowcase here. I can see that the blade is still not, that I could probably repair it a little more. But because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to do a conservative job and then come back and do it again later when I'm more practiced. It's okay to not be perfect the first time, right? I think I've got the angle mostly. I can see a difference. I don't know if you can. I'm going to do one more. I don't know how wet the stone needs to be, so I'm just going to keep on making it wet. I like that it cleans so nicely. I would clean it with a rag you don't care about. And then I would directly take care of it afterwards because you have metal shards on it. Oh my gosh, I know I'm not doing this exactly right. But treat yourself kindly, folks. Okay. So I don't know if you can see a difference. I can. I'm going to put this aside. I like things clean, so I'm just going to clean that off a little bit. Okay. So now this is, I think it's pronounced a strop, not strap, strop. It has two sides. It has the suede side and the leather side. And this is how you would finish cleaning a knife. I've not done a thorough job, but you don't want to watch this video forever. And be very careful. You're working with a knife, but you're going to bring it down and get off some of those small, sort of microscopic pieces. This side is rougher, and so it does sort of a different job on it. But because I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm just going to do it light. So that is an introduction to how to use this stone. I would say that if you are going to sharpen your knife, watch some other tutorials, not just mine. Again, the company gave me this, and I love learning new skills. And you don't learn stuff if you don't try. So this, I think you have everything you need here to be set up for success for learning how to sharpen your own knives. And these are skills that are good to have. Know how to use your stuff, know how to take care of yourself. And I love that there's no electricity in here. And now I'm going to go cut something with my multi-tool.